Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall is exactly 8 o'clock. Hadn't planned to do a video tonight, but I was looking at the American racing tonight. There's 5 grade ones, and I have selections in 4. So I said I might as well, I was going to write them up, and I said I'll do it quick and give an explanation. I have 2 for tomorrow, 2 that we have, one that we've tried to back a few times, it was withdrawn. Good firm, soft ground tomorrow should suit, and the other one we back to the last day, so we got place money. Today we got off to a great start with See the Fire, giving a fabulous ride from the Kerryman Oisin Murphy. He or she was very far back, weaved a passage through, got up on the line, out to 100 to 37 to 2, SP at 3 to 1. Grand start. We had 3 place torches, then was the best we did after that, but one of them should have been a winner. Magnum Force. Must have been watching Oisin Murphy, and he tried to replicate it, but he didn't succeed. And he kept going left the whole time, and was beaten by what? Head, was it? But the best horse in it. That was 10 to 1 earlier yesterday evening, and to 30 to 2 last night. I think it went off 4. Rano got a place, and Toto 2 down in the Kingdom. Solitary Man, I said the ground was a bit tacky, didn't jump with the same zest as normal in the Kingdom. Shoda, just not good enough. We were playing with the bookies' money, and the same applied to one other one. I don't know what happened to audience. Shout out to Edward O'Brien and Derek from Tipperary. It's a long way to where Derek is living. Right, on to Saratoga. The ballerina is on 20 past 9. So this should be up an hour beforehand. Hot Fav is Vava or Vav. I'm going against it with a front runner, Scylla. I'm just hoping to step back to 7 furlongs. This is a front runner. It ran out of petrol the last time, 8.5 furlongs to a classy sort, Adair Manor. It had won over, it has a Group 1 contest 1, hasn't it? Or am I mixing it up with someone else? No, that was a grade 2. No, I'm mixing it up with another selection later. That was the grade 1. Died of death in the last 50 or 100 yards. Hopefully might get a nice pace tonight. The other one, it'll be closing, so it's just to get the fractions right. If he goes off blazing fast, he'll be collared, but if he gets them right, he'll have a chance of staying on to win it. 4 to 1 if you can get it. Taking on the Fav here again in the 4 go. The Fav is stepping up in class. Mulligan. I'm not too familiar with the trainer. Familiar enough with the jockey. But he won an allowance race, and he won an optional claimer. Then he ran. He done all right in the last race, but this is the one that has a gun pilot. For Stephen Asmussen. This is a tough old sort. That is the grade 1 in Churchill Downs. It's impressive enough. The last day, that was over 7 furlongs. The last day, it was behind Baby Yoda, but that was over 6.5. It was closing. This would have been the target for Stephen Asmussen, so that's the pick. On to the next one is the Alan Jerkins Memorial. He was a great trainer years back. He was on the East Coast. Buckham Dano, Steve McGarrett, Hawaii 5-0. A lot including myself, would have watched that yonks ago. It won the last day. It beat Prince of Monaco. It won again since, but if we go back to this 7 furlong run here, we'll just have a quick peep at it. Prince of Monaco's was his first run as well, and she's a 4-pound pull for the distance she's beaten.
And here's Buckham Dano, who has blown by them all. Prince of Monaco takes up the chase, and in the center of the racetrack with a big run is Imagination. Imagination eating up the ground on Buckham Dano. Prince of Monaco in between. It's going to get very close. Buckham Dano holds off an oncoming Prince of Monaco. Nutella fella fin.
One more stride. Buckham Dano was getting £2 that day, 8.10, 8.12, and that role is reversed. £8.12, £8.10, so that's £4 swing. And Prince of Monaco hadn't ran from the juvenile last year in the Breeders' Cup. It was 5th to Fierceness. So it should come on from the run. Had won 3 last year. Went off 5 to 1 shot for the juvenile. So with that one to turn the tables on the Fav. And then it brings us to the big one of the night, the Travers, the Grade 1. We've classy affair here over 10 furlongs. We have a female in it. She won the Oaks, and she won another race since as well. We have Darnock that won the Belmont. We have Fierceness that won the Breeders' Cup in Saratoga, or in Santa Anita. It bet Sierra Leone the last year, but that was over 9. Sierra Leone went off hot favourite, 6 to 4 into 8 to 15 or 8 to 13. This has been the
side. Here comes Sierra Leone, and the showdown we've been waiting for. Fierceness drifts out. Sierra Leone is coming at him, and in between them, Batten Down is running the race of his life. Sierra Leone hugs the rail. Fierceness, though, still has the lead at the 16th pole. They'll come for the wire, and it's still Fierceness. Fierceness is going to hold on. Fierceness.
Extra furlong should make a difference tonight. But the tactics has been over-exaggerated umpteen times on Sierra Leone. It was 100 to 30 actually last night. It was 3 to 1 all day. Darnock, Fierceness. It's a great race. It'll be tactics. So hopefully Sierra Leone eventually will get. If it was a mile or 9 furlongs, I'd take it on with the filly. But she's good and she gets the allowance. Kinney McPeak. I prefer Kinney he's a good trainer. I prefer him with the jumps or with the on the turf. She's good. So hopefully he'll do the business tonight. On to tomorrow, 2 selections. One is Tony Montana. It was 6 to 1 a few minutes ago. I see just there it's changing into 5 to 1. I'm back to with 365 there. We're back to the last day, and I think it was a better class race and better horses than tomorrow. It was in Goodwood. Take Heart, Injure, beat good enough horses. I had it picked out there at 6 to 1 as an each way selection. And the other one was a win on Qirat. We tried twice to put him onto the bus. He refused because he said it's too good to fare him in the back of that bus. I want it soft. He's soft ground tomorrow. one of his best runs was on soft ground when he was second to Finbar Fury. We backed at that backed it twice, or put it up twice, and he didn't run. He was sixes earlier. He's into 100 to 30. Because I was saying we could have an each way double when the two of them were sixes. But he's 3-1, 7-2 there now. Our buddy there, Metal Merchant, he'll give him a race with, but hopefully Qirat is tomorrow. Anyway, I'll get this into the oven. Going to a bit of a party for an hour, a family party, big birthday party. So bash the bookies over and out.